Welcome everyone to once again to the Blue Stand. I have with me Curtis and Tobago, the coolest Chelsea. Tobago that's his channel, the coolest Chelsea. Go ahead and subscribe to him. He's a very good friend, and he knows what he's talking about. Yeah, and Curtis here is a great panelist. Yeah, let's start. I have to start with the great news. Casado, as we all knew, he was going to be our player. He is officially our player, and Lavia, he's saying no to Liverpool. God, what's going on? No one wants to go to Liverpool. Liverpool, well, they agreed a fee of 60 million with Southampton. But that's with Southampton. Lavia said, no, I want to go to Chelsea. That's what's going on right now. The latest news. He hasn't signed for Liverpool. And it's funny, Casado didn't want to go to them. No, does Lavia. It's great to see that they prefer Chelsea. They can see the vision. They can see what these top body are trying to do with the club to make it the best. They're not stupid, these players. They're young, yes, but they're not stupid. That's why do they want to come to us and not Liverpool? That's a big reason. Yes, I'll let everyone have a introduction before we start about the Liverpool game. See what everyone's thinking, how happy they are, which I'm sure they all are. Adi, you there? Adi? Everyone's on mute. Can anyone hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah, Curtis, are you happy? What's going on?
I'm happy with Casado, but it's just the price that we've paid for him. He's like, I don't think he's worth
Yeah,
that much money. 113, 110 million.
yeah. The thing is, we paid. Brighton wouldn't budge. They wanted, money
Like,
up
I
front.
saw it. I was like,
Mm,
oh, Casado for 100 odd million. And
mm.
I was like, yeah, I'm going to sleep.
And it's 100 altogether. It's 115. We've given them
115 million.
100 million cash, and the 50 million is how the player, gets along. So they're going to get another 50 million. Yeah. So we've broken the British transfer record now. But
Yeah.
we had to, and I think it's okay with me because the player wanted to come to
But
us. Yeah, go on.
it's just come through that we've triggered Tyler Adams' release clause as well.
Yeah, we haven't stopped, and like I said, we're gonna get a few more players by the end of the window. Yeah, I don't mind bringing him in. He's another good player. For me, we need a striker though, because Nkunku's going to be out for a long time. But I see the model of Chelsea again, and they know they're not stupid. Liverpool wanted to get involved. They said they told the FA to check us out for FFP, Football Fair Play, and they know what they're doing.
Financial fair play. Yeah.
Yeah, but because we sold so many players, they make that money is going to buy these players. Plus, they're not stupid. That's why we're giving long contracts. So we're in the clear. And like I heard today, I don't know exactly, 65 million in credit. So we're still safe because they know what to do. They tried to get us a ban. Liverpool, trying their best to get us a fine, a ban, point reductions, whatever. But it
It's
won't
because
happen.
they didn't get the player that they wanted, so
Yeah,
it's
it's
well,
because
what can we say?
that Bowley's more clever than their owner.
They've
um,
got like 4 different owners. So.
yeah, and Bowley split them all. He knows what he's doing. He's not silly. Um, Yeah, so it's good. I'm glad that we're going to still Lavia as well. Um, and they're saying 50 million. Let's see what happens with that. It's nothing's confirmed yet, but he does want to come to us. Yeah, Adi, you're there. Don't know what's happened to Adi and Adi. You're mute. Adi Tobago, you're mute. I don't know what's happening. They stayed on mute. Um,
Yes, yes, big up, guys.
oh, there. Yeah. Yeah, Tobago. What's your thoughts on? Did you hear me? What I was saying about Casado, Lavia, maybe?
100%.
Yeah, yeah,
Hello,
yeah,
Nick. Can you hear me?
yeah, yeah. Now I can hear. Yeah, you was on mute, both of you. I was calling you. Yeah,
Yeah, I agree with Curtis, but the only issue here, like Chelsea, we're always gonna try to bid lower than 100 million, but Liverpool being silly, paying that 110, they put us in a crucial position where we had to make a bigger offer because remember, Moses Caicedo was always our main priority, no matter what. So at the end of the day, I don't like the price tag, all of that. But I'm glad we got our main priority. We've been crying for a defensive midfielder for ages,
yeah.
for ages. And I'm so glad finally we get one of the best.
The
Uh,
best.
yes, like Enzo Fernando said, they asked him about his price tag. He said, I don't care about that. I care about my football. And you can see money well spent in terms of Enzo Fernandez. We don't care about the price tag. We want the players at Chelsea. And also, I'm so glad my directors
Yeah,
are willing to fight for this club to be massive again. Also, we were sanctioned last year. They were saying Chelsea's finished. Chelsea's finished. Now we are back. We are back with a bang.
yes, yeah. You're right. Yeah. Let's go to Adi as well. Adi,
Hey, hey
what's what?
guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm so happy. It's been a while. I've had this kind of feeling about my darling Chelsea. We are actually doing the right thing. Yes, we are doing the right thing. I think I was on your space last week, or yeah, I was talking
Y-
about we being patient with the way
Yeah,
Bowley's handling the transfer business. It's gonna pay off well for us. I think Liverpool failed to realize something. They don't really have a futuristic structure plan for these players. Um, there's no good player will see Chelsea now and say no to Chelsea because they've got that young energy in the team, players who are ready to play. To play well for the team. They got out the frustrated players like Ziyech, Pulisic, Havertz. Those set of players left the team, and looking at the young players in Chelsea right now, we can see the likes of Enzo Fernandez. We can see the likes of Jackson. These guys are great players. They want to play for the badge. You can see that fighting spirit in them. Come on, Enzo was a beauty. If Enzo was a woman, I'll be in love right now.
yeah,
Enzo
yeah.
Enzo was
It's true.
another thing yesterday. He was a beast in that midfield. He was totally great in that midfield. He was so free. What
It's
Potter
brilliant,
couldn't do,
beautiful.
what Potter couldn't do. Enzo was pushed forward a bit. I think Gallagher, but I see something about Gallagher. I would be so surprised seeing Gallagher leave. Gallagher is
Yeah.
so energetic. You know,
Yes,
he's
he
so
was.
energetic. We need that kind of aggression in our team. I could remember when Loftus Cheek used to be like that. Loftus Cheek is just that kind of guy that will just play a game and you feel his impact. And there are some he has a lot of bad days, but he's always a
He
top
always
player for us whenever we call
always
up
gives
for game.
100%, and even
Exactly.
I'm going to put. I'm going to no carry. You carry on. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
going to.
yeah,
Even
yeah,
what Poch was saying, I'm going to
exactly.
put Poch's press conference after,
Oh, okay, okay.
afterwards. But
You know,
yeah, yeah, go on.
I watched Poch. I watched Poch last night. Poch
Mm.
was I watched the way he was on the touch line. He was
He's
really
yeah,
into the
he's
team. He
oh
knows
god,
what he wants from the team. He knows how to deliver his messages to the team. What we missed from Potter, that action was there. That spirit
yeah.
was there. That high spirit was there.
Yeah, look,
I'm in
this
love with this Chelsea
yeah,
team.
this picture
Uh,
shows everything. Did you ever see
exactly,
Potter or
exactly.
Lampard, even
Getting
Frank
this.
Lampard getting like this? Never.
Exactly. The passion is there. The passion, the experience is there.
Yeah.
The only place where I feel we might have a little issue is I think we need our subs need to do better. I saw Ian Mattison. He was a little bit shaky. The subs we need a solid bench. We need a solid bench. We have some of these young guys that still need to go out on loan. They
Hmm.
need to get that experience. They need to get that
Yeah, I think
experience.
one or two will be. If we get
Exactly.
Lavia, if we get Lavia, I think um, what's his name?
Chukwuemeka.
No, I don't
Chukwuemeka.
think Chukwuemeka. I think maybe Chukwuemeka, maybe you go Chuku. You go Chuku.
Okuchuku.
Yeah, maybe you go
Yeah.
Chuku because he's
Yeah.
young. He done all right. He
Yeah.
come on for me. He done all right. So did Chukwuemeka. But I can see that maybe if we get Lavia as well, one of them will go on loan for sure. I can see
Obviously.
I can see you go Chuku more than a Chukwuemeka. But yeah, should we hear? Let's listen to Poch's press
Okay. Yeah.
conference
Sure.
before we go into the game. I've listened to it already, but I love listening to him, and so everyone else who haven't heard him, they can hear him. Here we go.
What's your overall reaction to the performance? It looked like Chelsea better as the match went on.
Yes, I agree with you. I think from the beginning it was tough. I think it was difficult. Liverpool was better after 15, 20 minutes. But after we start to feel, more comfortable on the pitch, I think we start to find our ways to play and find our position. All that we were working, on the training ground. And I think after that, I think the performance was really good. We score, and then always we show a great performance and good effort. I'm so pleased with the performance overall. I think we deserve to win because only we concede one shoot on target again a team like Liverpool that deserve a big credit to the player and of course so pleased. It's only the standard. It's only the beginning. After 6 weeks working on together, I think only I can say thank you to all the staff, all the areas in the club and the player that they are the principal actors. No?
Jacob, so last season Chelsea probably would have not been able to respond after that first 20-25 minutes. I mean, how pleasing for you to see the spirit that they've come back with?
Yes, when we arrived here the first day, we didn't want to talk about the past. I think it's about to move on. Always in football, it's about to move on. Even when some action happens on the pitch, you need to move on because if you are, thinking in what happened a few seconds before, you are not going to be ready and anticipate the action, that is coming. No, always we said, which is the most important action in football is this one, and that is always, and what we want to settle from the beginning, that we arrive is about to talk about the present and the future, but I am so pleased because when some difficult moment appeared, the team was there, and then the crowd was fantastic, the fans were fantastic, and always showed the belief, and that was a good point and was a very good help for the team to keep going, fighting, and never give up.
Davide.
Mauricio, Davide. Hi. You played with a back four for most of the preseason, and today also back four. No, looks more like a back three, but you're a coach. Looks like it's like a one midfielder drop to play in between the two central back. When you build, it's three. No, it's like today we build with Disasi. We're in possession with Disasi, Thiago Silva, and Levi Colwill. But after, if you see the second phase, that when we didn't have the ball, was back four, Levi and Reece, back four, and then the two central back, Disasi and Thiago. Depend of if you have a drone and take a picture, depend of the higher of the pitch. Maybe sometimes it's 1-4-2-3-1, 1-3-5. I don't know the number because I lose the number, but I think it's two different phases that we try today. No, in possession to play with three, building from back to midfielder, and then Reece and Chile, and then using the pocket with Rain and Carney and in from Jackson. And then when we didn't have the ball, it's back four, and to midfielder. Chile going inside because Trent was always doing like a midfielder, in the side. And then, of course, Carney number 10 and number 9, Nico. I don't know, maybe I am talking too much, about tactics.
You're doing well. Tom,
thank you.
Mauricio, Kepa wasn't involved in the squad today. Was that?
No, the reason I explained before to your colleagues, he has to explore different situations, different possibility, and that's why, yesterday we were talking, and I think for us the decision is to have all the players that are commit and thinking in to be in Chelsea for the season, and that's why it wasn't on the squad. We see if we have something to inform, we will inform quick.
Tony Banks.
Mauricio, you made Reece your captain this season. Can you explain why that was?
I think it's after nearly 6 weeks working, I think we decided with the club, to give the arm to him because I think he's the perfect profile. He's a fantastic player. He's a fantastic, boy. Love Chelsea. He's a leader. The teammates respect him, and everyone respect in the club him, and the fans love him also. I think he's a perfect, player to be a captain for everyone.
Why did you take him off just before the end of the season?
Because he was tired. But you need to see from where. The first thing that we were doing when we arrived is to assess, analyze all the players from the past, and he was injured, 3-4 months injured, and always precision always was tough. And was tough for him, but of course we didn't want to find or take any risk, and that's why I don't know, it was 80 minutes or like this, we wanted to keep away a little bit, avoid the risk.
Okay, we've got time for 2 more. Jurgen's waiting outside. Neil.
Talking of Reece and Raheem Sterling combined constantly and got dangerous balls into the penalty area. I mean, that was a relationship that, to be honest, we haven't seen before. Is that something that... In a good way? In a good way. Oh, good. We haven't seen any relationships in the last year. But was that something that you expected at that level? Because it didn't show up in pre-season even, that kind of thing. Well, we were working and always in between good players appear, this combination and that complicity. Yes, that is what we want in all the areas on the pitch. I think today, second half, more than the second half, I think the team find very good position, in the opposite half is that we want to dominate the games, even if we were playing again a team like Liverpool. But today, I think it's only the beginning, it's only the first step. I am so pleased, but we are far away that we expect from them, and we want from them. That is why we are going pushing. We are going to push every day to try to improve every single area, every single relationship, and individual and collective, we need to be better and better and better. Of course, that is going to help when the transfer window close. It's going to be the fantastic, and that is going to be the moment, and we are going to have time to work in all this relationship and improve individual and collective the team.
Okay, last question today, gentlemen.
Mauricio, just wondering what you thought of Enzo Fernandez, his potential, and then the composition of the midfield. Obviously, you're looking for a number 6. Did today show as enjoyable a game as it was for the neutral, that there is some solidity in the midfield?
I don't know, because it's a very long question, but what?
Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah, was good. Was very good.
Good game. Yeah.
And the midfield, do you think there needs some solidity in there?
We need
Solidity, strength.
today. The teams show only we concede one shoot on target, and we concede a goal. We are agree again, Liverpool, and I think the team was solid. We need good players. Yes, we need to improve the squad. Yes, but that is not new. We are working really hard. I'm so happy in the way that we are working with Lawrence and Pauls, and of course the owner. And for sure we are going to improve the squad. It's about to find the right profile, the right player to create a combination that we are going to be maybe more solid. But the team was solid. We concede only one shoot on target against Liverpool. I think I don't know if we can be more solid than 100 minutes that we played today, But for sure, we need to create more chances. We need to create more chances to have the capacity maybe to score more goals. But I think it's the first step. I think we are in a very good way. I am so pleased, and now we cannot wait Tuesday to start again the week to start to push the player to improve.
Okay,
thank you very much.
Yeah, great. So, great words from Poch. What's your take, Addy and Tobago? I don't know where Curtis has gone. You're both on mute again. Can you unmute? Tobago, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh yeah. Well, did you hear the press conference?
Yes, I heard it, and also I watched it this morning.
Yeah. So it shows what a man he is. What a manager. I was very impressed. I'm always impressed when he talks. I can't wait for him to talk. And even after the game, he was talking. On the Chelsea TV, saying mostly the same. He's very happy. He said he can't wait for the transfer market to finish, so he can get his team gel together quick. That's what we're trying to do. Yeah. Anything else about the present? We go into the game in a minute. Yeah, we go into the game. We're gonna do player ratings and all that. The usual. But go ahead, Tobago. Anything else about Poch before we go to the game?
Yeah, I'm very impressed about how he speaks, and then how he represents our club. So finally, we have a coach that knows how to talk, and a coach that knows all about Chelsea.
Yeah.
Always you keep on saying Chelsea is all about winning, and at Chelsea there's no time for building. So the mentality is right. So, oh man, I'm so happy with Pochettino. Yes, for the first time, I didn't want him due to other circumstances, but I am glad our club hired him. This was the right appointment. If you look at our new philosophy, our new recruitment style, and everything, you can see fits very well for Pochettino. On top of that, Eddie Moses Cassidy and Lavia. Oh my God, Liverpool are in the mud.
Well, if we, yeah, it looks like we're going to get Lavia as well.
Yes.
Imagine the midfield, these three, these three in the midfield, Lavia, Casado,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah. I think
Fernandez.
I read about that. We're getting him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we are. I think we are because he wants to come here. It's like Casado, he wants to come with Chelsea, and that's great feeling. Imagine when they come out at Stamford Bridge, how welcome they're going to get a great reception because they turned down Liverpool, turned down their money, big money, Crusader turned down because he loves Chelsea. He was, he's been a fan since he was a kid, and I'm glad. I was saying all along. If you remember on the spaces, I don't know if you two were there when they were arguing with me. I was, when we didn't get Crusader, when Liverpool offered 110 and 111 actually, and they agreed with Brighton, and everyone thought Cancelo's finished. I said no, it's up to the player. I said he's going to show if he loves the club. If he wants to come with Chelsea, he will turn down Liverpool. Doesn't matter about the money. Doesn't matter if Brighton and Liverpool agreed. It's the same now with Lavia. Lavia is agreed. Sorry, not Lavia. Southampton have agreed with Liverpool 60 million. But the player is saying, no, I want to go to Chelsea. So it's end of the line is up to the player. So I hope they will realize that. But I can't stop putting this picture down. We're going to be some force. And I'm changing my prediction as well now because I said fifth. Now I'm going. We're not going to win the league straight away. Like some people are already getting carried away. We're going to win the league. Of course, we're going to challenge for the league. Yes, I think we end up finishing third or second. I won't say. I can see it happening. But we're not winning the league. City will win the league again, but next season it'd be a different story. Yeah, go ahead, Adi. You were saying.
yeah. I'm just getting another breaking story now. Chelsea are
Hmm.
open to close a deal with Michael Olise.
Yes, yeah, I
Wow.
forgot to. Yeah, another one. Yes, another one. He wants to come to us. The best thing is they want to come to us. They love the project, what's going on. They see all these players, great players, young players like them, and they see what's going on. They see,
Wow.
yeah, go on, Adi, go on.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's just so amazing.
it is
Uh
amazing. Yeah.
just so amazing. Everything happening so fast. So fast. Last season I could remember most of us here were, we're just feeling sad. We're talking about
Yeah.
the
God,
manager.
remember.
But
Uh,
but
yeah.
you managed to stay calm, Nick. In spite of all this, you were so calm. You were so patient. Talking about how you and the staff had been supporting Chelsea for a long time. That we should probably still get a chance, give the manager a chance. I could remember,
Yeah, of course,
um,
because you know why, Adi? Because I wanted this guy. I wanted Bowley. From the beginning. I said, a lot of people wanted the other one, the Liverpool guy, the Tottenham guy, the Chelsea fan. I said, no, Bowley is the right one. Bowley sounds good because he
yeah, you
talked
did.
good. He talked good, and what he said he's doing. He's putting it into action now. That's it's unbelievable for me.
Yeah,
Go,
sure,
sorry.
sure. Yeah, sure. Now see where Chelsea is. It's just the first game. You know, it's the first big game. Playing Liverpool has always been a tough game for us. For the past 3-4 years ago, we've been playing a goalless, a double digit draw, a 1-1 draw, a 2-2 draw, and the likes. But you know we holding the possession against Liverpool tells me much about the whole picture of the team. The team is beginning to look like a team which is compactable. The funniest thing to me now is the little amount of time it takes Poch to change things around. He
Mm.
hasn't got that much time with the team. You know, we by now we ought to be saying, it still take time. The players are still trying to work together. They are still trying to gel. But he went to the team and changed their training habits, their mentality. How aggressive they should be on high press. It just shows us that Poch is here to stay for long years. If he continued like this, if Chelsea continue playing like this the whole season, I won't be surprised if we later get the chance to win a trophy. I wouldn't be writing us off. Before the beginning of the season, I said, oh, it's gonna be it's just gonna be a team just trying to get together, just trying to build a team. But now it looks like we've got a team in our end. You know, we've got a team in our end, Nick. I'm
Yeah,
so glad. I'm so glad I'm alive today. To see this wonderful Chelsea
yeah.
team
I
play.
mean, like you said, I wasn't afraid. I said, last year, I was scared. I thought Tuchel should have been given more time, but also I could understand why Bowley didn't get along with him. Uh, Tuchel didn't want to do what Bowley was saying. Plus, Tuchel at the end he lost it a bit. He lost it playing players out of position, playing them out of form. If we remember, Mendy, Havertz, Mount. Remember, we were kept saying it last year. And then he made a big mistake bringing that Tin Pot Potter, who's somewhere in. I don't know where he is. He hasn't been seen since he left Chelsea with all the millions. God, he came for the money, took the money. Yeah, he's gone. But it's true. You haven't heard about him. He's nowhere to be seen. Yeah. Um, and then, yeah, so I start with Bolly from the beginning, and I'm still sticking with him. And I hear some hate still. After all he's doing, there's still some fans who hate him because mostly of Mason Mount. We have these Mason Mount fans still don't want to see Chelsea progress because they lost their lover boy. So we're going to see what Mason Mount made of when tonight he's playing for Man United. But I don't care what he does. He can be good. He can be bad. I don't care. We have a better team, better manager, and a better owner than United. Yeah, Tobago, you still there? I don't know where Tobago's gone.
100%. I'm here.
Oh, you're there. Yeah, I thought you changed. Yeah, because your thing is your name is gone. You come back different. It's okay. Yeah, what's your take on what we've been talking about?
I agree. Actually, as I said it before, if Amanda Broja is not 100% fit,
Yeah.
uh, let's get another striker
Oh
to
yes,
help
good.
to help Jackson, because we can't depend a lot on Jackson. Unfortunately, we lost Nkunku. Maybe Nkunku would have been much better to help him in that role, just to rest him. But unfortunately, now. Uh, we have Jackson alone. So Jackson is still a young kid. We don't have to put a lot of pressure on him. But I love
Yeah,
Jackson. You can see he's trying. It's like another team of Werner. It doesn't fear anything. He's trying, always trying. So I'm glad that he's trying.
yeah,
So
yeah. Go on.
so so and also in that game we saw players hungry. Yes, we started badly. I understand it's our first game and different structure. Unfortunately, we had to play that structure because we don't have a proper DM, but now we have a proper DM. So I'm glad now Pochettino might finally go to his best formation, which is 4-2-3-1 for the back, and then we can see Enzo Rolls Royce, Ferrari, do
Yeah.
what he's doing best. And Adi
Which
made me laugh, saying if Enzo
yeah.
was a woman.
Oh yeah, you're right there. And we could see during the game how Jackson missed and Cuckoo, and how the whole we missed and Cuckoo because it shows. You remember the friendlies how good they linked up. He looked alone a bit, but Pochettino, of course, he's going to make sure there's going to be another player near him. That's why we do need a striker, another striker. Broja is not enough. Even when Nkuku comes back, we still need another striker. I think they're looking at that, but I don't know who can we get now. There's still strikers out there we can go for, but it's hard. It's hard right now because the season is started. But let's see what they do. With Lukaku, Tottenham are interested in him. So I don't know if we're going to do that swap deal with Vjalovic. That's still on. That could happen. Or I don't know. And with Hudson-Odoi now, looks like he's going to Fulham. More money coming in. Steady the books. That it looks like he's going to go to Fulham. Good luck to Hudson-Odoi. I'm glad he's going to Fulham, where his brother William is. He will help him. It'd be good to see Hudson-Odoi still in the Premiership. See what he does. He's not he won't be a player, but he was a Chelsea boy, and I want to see him progress. Yeah, a lot of things happening, but the match was unbelievable yesterday. Really, let me just say, big up to TCFC and the other time podcast. Thanks for both of you being in the comments. Yeah, it was a good win. We won off the pitch as well, and we're gonna throw Liverpool out completely when we get Lavia now. So imagine the Liverpool and Klopp anger, because they need Lavia more than we do. They need that position. They need 100% more than we. We have other players, but they don't. So that'd be good to do that. It's still going on. Still, by tomorrow, maybe we're going to hear something. But the main guy is here, and that's what we were all waiting for. Casedo, yeah. So big up to you at the other time program. I must mention his channel again. Do go subscribe to his channel as well. He's a good lad from USA. He's very good. He talks good. Like our friend Tobago here, the coolest Chelsea. So do subscribe to these channels, please. So we're going into the game now. I'll start, and then I'll go to you two. I mean, the first half started. God, we looked a bit. I think we looked not dodgy. How you say it? We looked a bit nervous. That's it. We looked nervous for the first 20, 25 minutes. We were nervous. The players, you can see was if you could tell they were playing for the first time on that pitch at Stamford Bridge in front of a packed Chelsea crowd. They looked nervous, but they got into it slowly. I think from the 30th minute to the 90th minute, we were on top. We could have won the game, but he was offside with Chilwell's goal. Liverpool had the same situation, so he leveled it off. It was very close. Both VAR decisions could have gone either way, really. So they disallowed both goals. But Disasi, God, what a player! He reminds me of Rudiger a lot now. He's a battler. You can see it's a sort of goal Rudiger would do in the box. Come up there and go be there and move his movement. Great to see Disasi get that goal, and you can see the expression on his face. He was so happy. The guy, God, we have some great players now. So For me, we were on top. I don't blame Jackson for missing one or two chances. It was the first time. But if he carries on, like that, not being scared to try, he's going to get goals. Like Poch said, he's going to get us goals. I'm sure. And we deserve to win the game. No one could say we didn't. Every pundit, even Roy Keane, the Liverpool pundits, and even Neville, gave the man of the match to Fernandes, which he deserved. He was man of the match. But mind you, Gallagher was so close to get that as well. Second half for me, he was equal like Fernandes. He was unbelievable, the guy. Gallagher showed how determined, how much he wants to stay at this club. He showed it by his performance. So I just hope we keep Gallagher. Poch had nothing but admiration for him at the end of the game. He was very pleased with Gallagher. So I don't think we're going to get rid of Gallagher. I don't. He has to stay for me, 100%. Yeah, that was the game. Let's welcome Bobby as well. Bobby, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can, Nick. Big up. Big
Good.
up, guys.
Yeah, I will go to you. We started talking about, of course, Casado, Lavia. It's funny, Lavia he's saying he wants to come to Chelsea now.
Yeah,
You
he's
know,
rejected. He's
go
rejected
on.
Liverpool. It's
Yeah,
official. He's rejected Liverpool.
but I think tomorrow it'll be done. We're going to have him.
Hopefully.
I'll let you talk.
Well,
We talked a bit. Yeah, go
we've
on.
got to drop the money. I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm sure we will.
Yeah,
I think that's, what a day of celebration. We should be very happy as
yes,
Chelsea fans today. It's a magnificent capture of perhaps one of the best midfielders in world football at the moment, Caicedo. I always knew he was the only one for us. He fits us
yes,
like a glove. His family support Chelsea. He only ever wanted Chelsea, and we've got him. People are moaning about Winstanley. Oh, why did you get him earlier? And well, Winstanley was trying to keep the price under 100 million.
yep,
Done all the homework, spoken to the player. It was Liverpool that came and inflated the price with the bid. They're
exactly.
trying to use money to outmuscle Chelsea. Well, that turned out right, didn't it? It blew up in their,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he himself said, "Look, he doesn't want you, and he's come to us." I don't think we should. Some of the fan base are trying to blame Winstanley and all that. You shouldn't.
Oh God,
You
how
shouldn't.
they were. Yeah, God, sorry, go ahead.
He's done his job. It got when the price was inflated. That was when Egbali and Bowley had to step in because going into silly money territory, and it would have been very unfair for him to carry that can on his own. You know what I mean? They're even protecting him by coming in.
Yeah,
So I think I've just come off a platform on Twitter. Some of these youngsters are talking. I said, listen. One thing that I've learned in life is there's nothing worse than people that aren't grateful and
yeah,
that are entitled. This is a day for us as Chelsea fans to be grateful. Grateful we've got our man. Grateful we've even got the money to break the British transfer record, not once, twice.
twice.
Grateful we've got players. We've got an ownership that have so mastered FFP that they're able to do all these deals. They're able to give us a project that gets players to want to come to us ahead of Liverpool. All these youngsters don't really know what Liverpool were back in the day. When you know what they were, you'll appreciate what Chelsea have done now and
God,
why we have kept them in the mud, basically, because a couple of decades ago, this would never have happened. So we should be very proud of our club. Today, we should be celebrating, not doing the job of our detractors, attacking the club, attacking the ownership, the directors, talking about, oh, why are you spending 100 million? You know what I mean? If you spend the money, they attack you. If you don't spend the money, they attack you. Always trying to restrict Chelsea. Oh,
yeah,
we don't
yeah.
need Lavia. Anything to bring us
No,
down,
God.
bring us
Yeah, I
backwards.
heard that today as well. I was shocked. But,
I don't listen to them.
most,
They're
I
just
don't
fools.
listen to them. I mean, most, what happened with me? I was always saying Casado is our player. It's up to the player. They don't know he's gone to Liverpool. Of course, it makes me laugh. But most of the fan base are over the moon. Most of us,
Yeah.
like me, nearly most of us.
Yeah, you get some of those chameleons.
You
They
get some
come
of
in. They just want to pull Chelsea back, Oh, you shouldn't do that. If you talk to them, they always want to pull the club back. Anything that the club is doing that is going to really take the club to greatness, they
I
don't
know.
want it. Oh, don't get Lavia. Oh, don't spend 100 million. Don't do this. Don't do that.
Yeah, Sir Gallagher. I had enough of talk about that. They don't know nothing about Gallagher.
They
He
should
showed
never sell
yes.
that player.
No,
I think
oh
Gallagher
my
is
God,
massive for us. He's very,
massive.
very important for us to win trophies. It's
If
not
he,
always the flashy technical players that you need.
no,
You need
you
these
saw
sort of players.
yesterday what he can do. God,
Absolutely.
he's I'm glad Poch, he's for Gallagher. I don't think he's going to go anywhere. I just got put Lavia by mistake. Yeah, Lavia,
No,
you'll be here soon as well. Don't worry.
Oh,
Anyway,
that would be wonderful. That
yeah,
signing, wow, then our midfield is set.
yeah, what a midfield as well. Well, what's I going to say now? Yeah, I wouldn't take too much what these people say. We have a lot of, you know yourself on Twitter on the spaces. We have a lot of. Doesn't matter what Chelsea, how good they do. They're always going to criticize Bowley, because they didn't want him in the first place, and they still don't want him. Doesn't
They
matter
don't
what
know anything.
Yeah,
They're always
exactly, bro.
complaining.
Yes.
Look how blessed we are. Look, we
Yeah.
are the envy of world football. And we have, they thought when Roman left, they were celebrating. They thought we're finished. Now we've come back 10, 20 times stronger. And they are going berserk. I was talking to someone on Twitter this morning. I was laughing.
Yeah.
She was just getting
Yeah.
so irritated, so angry.
Yeah, good. You have to tell. I tell them like you, Bobby. You know what I'm like. I
Yeah.
don't keep anything down. I say, hey, it is. So, it was great. I knew we had Casado a few weeks back. We knew because once he said, I want to be at Chelsea, I knew, that's it. I don't care what Liverpool offered and all that. That was rubbish. He wasn't going to keep the player from us. And same with Lavia. I can't believe Lavia's doing the same. He say no to God.
The sad thing, Nick, is that sometimes in life it's good to go through bad times.
Yeah, so
because
we have
you appreciate good times.
God.
We've seen the bad times, and so what's happening now? We're very grateful for it. But some of these youngsters, they've known it.
I've been waiting for this for years, Bobby, since the 60s to see a new, young Chelsea, great potential. These sort of players like Jackson, Jurgen Kuku, all of them, Mudryk, all of them, Chukwuemeka, God.
How blessed are we? I mean, gosh.
And I've been waiting for years because this is the future. And I can see us going, we're going to be back and I will take City. Like I said, not this year, next year, we have to win the league.
Nick, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. If we get these midfielders in, and Poch maybe does something about his as another striker, he's going to do what he said, and he's going to challenge.
Yes, he said. Yeah, he said it. He said we're here to challenge. He said, I'm not saying we're going to win it, but we're going to challenge. Whatever he does for me it's a success. Even when, because the guy, he knows what he's talking about. And I never thought I loved Poch so much. He's getting to me now. He's getting to me, and he hasn't even had a full season. One game. But the guy, I love the guy.
Another thing.
Go on, Tobago. Go ahead. Tobago?
Big up to Eden Hazard for... I'm here. Big up to Eden Hazard for helping us securing Lavia because he was crucial to convince Lavia to Chelsea. What a legend. And I think he was at the Stamford Bridge for this deal yesterday.
Yeah,
for Lavia.
I think he was. Yeah, you're right. Someone spotted him, actually, but I wasn't sure. Someone said Lavia was at
Yes, he was there.
Yeah, with Hazard. Oh,
Yes,
oh God, man. Yeah,
man, what a legend!
it's yeah,
What
of
a
course,
legend!
he's a legend,
I
a big
love I
legend.
love Eden Hazard so much. Unfortunately, at Real Madrid didn't work out, and then the time
Yeah,
he
it was
left
shame.
Chelsea, I was happy for him at the same time. I was so mad because I wanted him to end his career at Chelsea, and then man, his career went bad at Real Madrid. But at the end of the day, he won the Champions League and trophies at Real Madrid.
Yeah.
So big up to him. Ah man, and then also Liverpool. Liverpool thought they got us in terms of bidding for Moses Caicedo, leaving Lavia like out of nowhere, and Chelsea just pissed them off. Securing Caicedo and Lavia at the same time. I'm telling you, their fans are
You know what?
fuming now.
Yeah, you know what would be great when we go to Liverpool with Lavia and Casado and they both score. God, that'd be something. And it won't surprise me if it happens. Imagine that, you know. But Hazard is a legend, one of the all-time great legends. I put him up there all time because he's when he was at his best, he was the third best in the world. He could challenge even Ronaldo. Messi was the number one. Ronaldo was there, but Hazard wasn't far behind. He never. I always said that about Hazard. It was sad to see him go, but he just wanted to go to Real Madrid
Yeah, he
because
should
he
have
was.
never left Chelsea.
Yeah,
That
he
Madrid
probably
move.
realized it, but he had a dream to to live up to, and his dream was always to play for them. That was his boyhood club, so we didn't blame him. But he left on a high. If you remember, winning the Europa League before he left. What a player! What a legend! Yeah, and yes, and the other thing, well, really got. I felt very emotional yesterday at the start of the game when we showed appreciation for the great John Hollins. Uh, uh, I'm sure
Yeah,
it got to you as well, Bobby.
yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
that was, yeah, I knew they were gonna do that anyway, but it was sad, and like I was only talking to him last year, like in that at Peter Benet's memorial. Uh, he's gonna be the next one now for a memorial. God, all our 70s great team is going one by one. Here we are. Um, yeah, it was great, great appreciation, and the fans they know, not all most fans they know about John Hollins. What a special player he was. I have to mention John again, of course. Yeah. Let's go back to the game. Yeah, let's. Anyone else wants to talk about the game before we do our ratings? We will do the ratings.
Disasi,
Say,
Disasi.
oh God,
I've told,
Disasi. Oh
I've
God,
told people about Disasi, and then they laughed at me like you don't know
yeah, but
him. I
I
said
wasn't. I wasn't
Go out,
laughing.
I've
come back. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Go all
watched
right,
him.
Bobby. Yeah, say again. Tanaka,
I've
go
watched
ahead.
him. I've watched. Remember on the old stream, I've told you I've watched Disasi at Monaco.
Yeah, you
One of
told me.
my
Yeah,
favorite players. One of my favorite players, and then I'm glad Chelsea got him. What a player! What a beast! What a beast!
yeah.
Oh man, what a
It
player
reminds me.
of
He
Rudiger.
reminds me of Rudiger, because in the way he is, and the way he moved in that box to get the goal. God, what a goal! It was a great goal. Yeah, yeah. You told me I didn't see much of him. Like I remember, I told you I saw him in the World Cup, but you told me he was a great player. He is. I'm glad we got that player. God, uh, it's brilliant to see, man. It's brilliant. Yeah, Andy,
Nick,
anything else? Yeah, go on. Yeah, go ahead.
how was how was Ferrari Enzo Fernandez for you? Ferrari
Oh
Enzo
God,
Fernandez.
Yeah, oh yeah, Fernandez. I always loved that player. Even last year, when they were, we were playing rubbish, but for me, Enzo was always good. Always. He wanted to come forward, but he couldn't because there was no one there. No one will, go back to help the team. So he was trying to do everything. But now he shows with the defense we have, he's free to go forward. He went more forward yesterday because we had Gallagher. Well, we changed. If we started back three. We were attacking with a back three, then we were defending with a back four. Only one time, Rhys James made a mistake when he didn't run back for their goal. He should have run back. He wouldn't have been a goal otherwise. We could have won the game. And Rhys James, all right. Then, I was going mad a bit. But, going forward, he's brilliant. But then I realized, when he came off, I thought, what's going on? And then the coach said after the game, because he's tired. Then I realized that's why he couldn't get back. He was tired. Because he's just come out of injury and all that. That's why their goal happened. So, I don't blame Rhys James anymore. So, and we faced to help Fernandez, Chukwuemeka. He was quiet in the first half, but he done some good moves,
Nick,
Yeah, go ahead,
Nick,
Adi. Yeah.
did anybody notice how solid Kobe was?
Oh, yes,
Kobe,
yes. Go ahead.
yeah, I think Kobe was so solid. He was so solid. Yeah, I didn't believe he could, he could really do so well. Why with Mohamed Salah?
Mm.
He actually handled Mohamed Salah perfectly well.
Oh, yeah. You see how Salah got annoyed because he
He got
couldn't do nothing.
frustrated.
Poch took him off. In the first half, he was stiff, Cowell was quiet. He couldn't handle Salah. But in the second half, God, did he handle him? He threw him off the pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He rendered him useless. The
yeah.
coach had
And
to take him off.
it was
He
good
had to
to
take
see
him off.
Salah getting annoyed with Poch, with Klopp. You see
I
it.
was so happy.
Yeah, so was I. God. Should we go to the ratings?
Sure. Man.
Okay, I'll start with Tobago. Robert Sanchez, Tobago.
Yes, I thought Roy Sanchez was shaky,
Yeah.
but I won't blame him too much because he didn't have much game time at Brighton last season due to he didn't have a good relationship with De Zerbi. Also,
Yeah.
maybe he didn't think that he might start too soon for Chelsea. He just knew that Kepa's leaving to Madrid, so they had to play him. So I'm gonna give him a fair one, 6.5, because he was solid.
Yeah.
Also, he was doing some mistakes. So, but I'm
Yeah.
glad we got him, especially on the via corner kicks. He was crucial. He was taking them for like
For fun. Yeah.
easily,
Yeah.
easily.
Yeah. That's what I
So
liked about him. He's from their free kicks corners, they had no chance against him. I'll say mine after anyway. Go ahead. So what you say 6.5? You said for Sanchez.
yes, yes.
Okay, Adi, what you're saying? Oh, he's gone. Oh, here he is. Yeah, Adi, what you're saying? Robert Sanchez. Adi, you there? I think he's got something. Probably he'll be back. Anyway, I'll say, yeah. For me, like you said, he's good at crosses and that, but he nearly made two silly mistakes. The one he was playing with the ball in the penalty area. I didn't like. But it's his first game, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Otherwise, I think he had an average
Hey,
game.
guys.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, good. Go. What do you think about Robert Sanchez? What would you give him out of 10?
I think I'll give him 7. He's a proper goalie. Checking his eye, his jump rate, and his physical appearance, he looks proper, like a proper goalkeeper. So I'm giving him 7. He's gonna do very good
Yeah.
at Chelsea.
Okay. Um. Yeah. Yeah. It was coming to me. I was saying, great catching balls in the air. Yes. He will get better as well. I think. He he nearly made a silly mistake doing a Mendy in the box. Trying to dribble the ball. Apart from that, luckily, nothing happened. But I think he had an average game. I'll give him. Plus, he didn't have much to do, really. They had one shot on target throughout the whole game, and that was their goal. Don't forget. So I'll give him 5.5 average, just above average. Yeah. All right, let's go to your friend Disasi, Tobago.
Disasi, 8 for
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
8
yeah,
for me. What a player. Yes, he was looking shaky. We saw people complaining on the timeline. Oh, oh, Disasi dead and that. Look, man, it's just his first game. He needed time to settle, but as soon as he scored that goal, oh man, oh what a player!
for
8 for
sure.
me.
Yeah, yeah, I understand that. Adi,
Sorry, who are we talking about now?
Disasi.
I think he's still trying to get into the game. He's still trying to read the league.
Mm,
He's gonna be a great player, but he's with Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva has a lot of experience, and I'm sure he's gonna learn a lot from Thiago Silva. For the game yesterday, he was a bit quiet. But I'll give him 7. He
yeah,
delivered when it matters a lot. I'll give him 7.
yeah, yeah. I think for me, first half, he wasn't. But in the first half, most of our players didn't come to life to the second half. Really, well, late in this first half. I think because he got the goal as well. That goal deserves a bit. He was at the right position, the right time. Um, uh, Overall, he didn't make any mistakes at the back. I have to give him, I'll say 7.5. Yeah, for his first game. Yeah, I'm very happy with him. Yeah. Thiago Silva, Tobago.
Oh, Ross Rice, Thiago Silva.
Yeah,
Ah
what
man,
can you say?
he,
We got to warn him another
he,
year next year.
he's,
Yeah,
he's, he's old, but he makes football so simple. What a player! And I'm
mm,
glad Pochettino's playing him with Lavia so that Lavia can learn along him. For me, Thiago Silva, an 8 for me. He didn't do any mistake. He had
no,
a outstanding performance. What a player. 8 for me.
yeah, and the interceptions he made, where to, he's always there. He saves us all the time. God, yeah, go Adi Silva, Adi. I don't know what Adi's got. He's on Adi. You're on mute. That's better.
Hey, Nick, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Hello.
Silva.
Yeah, Silva. I think I'm gonna give Silva a solid 8.5. You know,
Okay.
at that age, I don't believe Silva should be doing all what he's doing. The man is
Yeah.
not aging. It's not aging.
No,
It's not
man.
aging.
That's no. He's not. Yeah, I agree with you. You have to give him 8. Uh, Silva is always unbelievable. Usually, he's the man of the match, but we go to that. But for me, he's every game he has, he doesn't seem to get tired. I can see him adding another year next year. I won't be shocked. Anyway, yeah, let's go to Liverpool, Tobago.
Liverpool will start shaky also because Salah was putting pressure on him, but a boy in the second half, oh man, he schooled Salah. What a player! Still 20 years old, so I won't be too harsh on the kid. But
No,
in the second half, he had a solid performance. So I'm gonna give him a 7.
yeah, yeah. Adi,
I think I'll go with Tibago. Cole Willis, he's a boy who is growing and he still needs to be nurtured. So I'll give him 7 as well. He was so good. It was so good. It was so good.
yeah, I agree with both of you. Yeah, for me, he has to get a 7. Where he least a 7. And, like you said, Saha had him in the first 25 minutes, 30 minutes. After that, yeah, and after halftime, whatever Poch said to them, he got them going, the whole team, second half. You could see it. I'm sure Poch had something to do with it. But yeah, great performance from him and everyone. But let's go to Rhys James, Tobago. Rhys James.
Rhys James, man, what a solid performance. I was gonna give him a 9, but since like him and Disasi on that Liverpool goal, they had a misunderstanding. So I'm gonna
Mm,
give him a 7.5. But oh man, I'm glad they gave him a handbell such to give him more confidence. Hopefully this
yeah,
season will be injury free.
yeah, hopefully. That's why he took him off. Poch done the right thing. He said he was tired. I took him off because he was tired. Yeah. Yeah, Adi, what
Yeah,
do you think about Rich James?
I think Rhys James has always been Rhys James. He's always been James doing his thing. He loves to be with the ball. He loves to play with the ball on his feet. He loves to make those amazing crosses. Um, I'm not surprised Rhys James is playing this way because he's always been the most favorite player from my side.
Mm,
Checking from his colleague, the likes of Mason Mount and the rest of the guys that came out from the academy. Reece James has been the most consistent guy out there, aside from his injury scare. I think we still have a lot more to see from James this season. So he was so solid. He was so solid. I'll give him a 8. 8. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. For me, yeah, going forward is unbelievable. He's our best winger going forward. Coming back, our first, because he didn't run back in time, he started and then run, and that put Diaz through. So um, apart from that, going forward is great, but then I thought because he's just come after injury, maybe that's the reason. But I'm not blaming him. It was him and Colwell could have done better as well. But yeah, I'm not blaming either of them really because Colwell's young, first game, and James is coming back from injury. I think he's going to be a great captain for us, really. Yeah, I have to give him 7.5, even with the mistake he did, not running back. 7.5, yeah. Let's go to Enzo Tobago.
Enzo Fernandez, my man of the match. I don't care who everyone say. I'm gonna give him a 10 out of 10. 10 out of a
Yes,
10.
yeah,
Rolls
okay.
Royce, Ferrari.
Uh, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah, unbelievable. Adi, what you saying, Enzo?
That's my girlfriend.
Yeah,
So
uh,
Enzo is a brilliant player. We haven't seen the best of Enzo yet. And let let him work with him, and we're gonna see more freedom from Enzo. Enzo, I'm giving Enzo 9.5. I wish I
Yeah,
can give him 9.9. 9.9.
yeah, okay. Um, yeah. You might as well made it 10 if you say 9.9. Anyway, yeah, for me, unbelievable performance, especially second half. He was the Enzo we've been waiting for. I knew he was great even last year, but he was unbelievable yesterday. He controlled that midfield. He controlled the game for me. He did. Yeah, I'm going to give him 9.5. 9.5. Uh, if he scored, it would have been a 10 for me, but 9.5. Yeah. Right. Conor Gallagher, Tobago.
I thought Conor Gallagher had a great game. I won't lie, he had a good game.
Yeah.
Uh, and then you can see Pochettino really improved Conor Gallagher. So I'm gonna give him a 7.
Okay. Um, Adi, what you're saying?
I think Gallagher was so brilliant. The interceptions were coming in. I could remember when he made a run towards Salah, when Salah was on the counter attack. See the way he took the ball off Salah like a professional DM. He's so energetic. That's the most important thing about him.
Yeah.
He's so energetic. I think I'll be giving Gallagher 8. Yeah, he deserves a 8. Yeah,
Yes.
8.
Yeah, I must agree. For me, Gallagher, if Enzo didn't get the man of the match, which he did, uh, for me, yeah, Enzo was man of the match, like most of us. Gallagher would have had it. That second half display, especially, was unbelievable from him. Uh, Making interceptions, uh, vital tackles at the right time. Great performance from him. That's one player. He has to stay at Chelsea. He loves the club like everyone else here now. That's what we need. Yeah, for me, I'll give it Gallagher 8.5. I think that's about fair. Yeah, 8.5 for me. Let's go to Chilwell, Tobago.
I I thought Chilwell defensively he didn't help Levi Colwell. So in terms of that, I wasn't happy about it. But going forward, oh my gosh, he was so brilliant.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna give him also a fair number, a 7.
yes, yeah, yeah. Adi, Chilwell. Uh, you're mute, Adi.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I think I'm going. It was great. I'm gonna give him a 7.
yeah,
That's great.
yeah. It's a shame about the offside. Yeah, well, that was a great goal out, by the way, but he was just offside. It was bad luck. Could have been a winner as well. Very unlucky, but like you said, going forward, it's like Rhys James going forward. Both of them are great, but defending not so great. Both of them, but they're not rubbish, of course. You have to give 7. It's fair, I think 7. Let's go to Sterling. Tobago.
I thought Sterling had a fair game, so I won't be harsh on him. He had a better performance than he did on the preseason. So
Hmm.
I'm gonna give him a 6.5 because I want more from him. I expect more from him. So I'm gonna give him a 6.5.
Yeah. Yes. Understandable. Adi.
Sorry. I know some people are gonna say, "Oh, this guy is styling with my styling agenda." If you expect a lot from some kind of people or players. I think they should be able to turn up at the
Mm,
occasion when it matters. Sterling has been, let me say, he has been among the people dragging back the team. He placed Sterling at a top position. Sterling should be up there. He should be the one doing what the likes of Enzo
mm,
and Richie James are doing. But he's quite doing the opposite. But I feel sad for him at the moment. He's trying to. I can see in the last game he was trying to be like that old Sterling we used to know. He's trying to fight back. But I hope he does. Because if he doesn't, by January, I believe in Bowley. Bowley would get him out of the club. So Sterling, I'll be giving Sterling a 6 to be fair. Because he's trying to go back to his normal form. So I'll
yeah,
give him a 6.
yeah. I understand your points. I'm the same really. Yeah, much better Sterling against Liverpool than I've seen all season, last season from him. I must say he tried, but still his final ball must be better. Uh, we don't hate Sterling. No one. I want him to prove me wrong and get goals and do like he was at Liverpool or in that City when he was great. But at the moment he's not doing it. I think, like you said, I'll give him to January. Uh, and I'm sure if he doesn't show up, if he doesn't improve, I think Poch is going to want him gone, or he will simply bench him. So yeah, I agree. 6 is about fair for trying. At least he tried yesterday. Yeah, 6. Chukwuemeka, Tobago.
Kanicho in the first half, he was just a little bit off
Pa-
and stuff.
Passenger.
So but
Yeah,
yes, yes,
yeah,
but
go on.
I won't blame him. In the second half, every player showed up, but I still need more from the kid. But at the end
Mm,
of the day, I'm glad Pochettino gave him time in order to showcase his talent. So I'm gonna give him a 6.5 also. I just need more from this player, so I won't be harsh on them, but I'm gonna give him a 6.5 also.
yes, yeah, that's a good mark, really. Yeah, Adi.
Yeah, I think Sterling, Chukwuemeka had a quiet game, unlike the way we know him to be that driver and swift player who can move the ball, daggling feet. We didn't really see much of that against Liverpool. I wouldn't fault these younger guys. I think they are just trying to get into the intensity of the league. They've never had this kind of playing time, playing
Mm,
against one of the biggest team in the league, Liverpool. That anxiety alone is a big factor for them. As time goes on, I believe these guys are going to improve. So I'll be giving Chukwuemeka a 6 as well, because I should be fair, a 6.
yeah, yeah, I'll go with both of you. Yeah, I'll give him a 6. I like Chukwuemeka. He had some great games last year. Not many, not much time. He didn't get much time, but he had 1 or 2 good games when he came on. He's, like you said, he's getting used to the Premiership. He's still getting used to it, but he will get there. I see a great play in him. He's going to be there. Yeah, 6 is fair. Yeah. Let's go to Nico Jackson, Tobago. My namesake, Nico.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh. Oh man, what a player!
Yeah,
What a player! I feel sorry for him that he couldn't score at least one goal, but I'm still impressed. I'm
yeah,
still
I'm
impressed.
good.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah. So I'm gonna give him a 7.5 for showing his character, not giving up, even though those few minutes he was isolated. But as soon the team click gaining a momentum, he was fantastic. So I'm gonna give him a 7.5.
yeah. Adi?
Yeah, I think we found ourselves a young upcoming drummer uh, in the making. He has good qualities of being a good player. You know, the zeal is there. He knows how to bully defenders. He knows how to use his body when it matters, and he knows how to frustrate some of these defenders. Nobody would want to get into a defensive battle with a player as such energetic and very physically fit and mentally intelligent. I think he showed the class he is, even though he lacked a bit of finishing qualities when it matters. But this guy is growing and he's gonna grow into the game. We've had qualities of strikers that couldn't even do half of what he did against Liverpool. We've been having issues with getting a proper nine. But I think I'm confident with this particular guy. Jackson is going to rock for us. We've gotten a Michael Jackson in the making for us. We're going to dance. We're going to dance to his name, Michael Jackson.
Yeah, yeah, God. What can I say about my namesake? Uh, you know, I have a Chelsea shirt. Well, was made a present to me years ago. It's is it which one was it? Not Autoglass. The last one when Lampard was playing. And he's on the back. He's got Nico number 1. It was a present because I had my own business, and it was a present from a couple of the staff. And I can't. It's got small. I can't wear it. It's too small for me. But I still have it. And what a coincidence to get a player called Nicholas Jackson. Yeah, my namesake Nicholas is the same. Yeah, but I mustn't mark him because he's got the same name. I mark him because he's a great player. Without, he was mostly up there by himself. He missed and cuckoo so bad. There was no one helping him really, but he tried everything. Guy coming back to defend from the corners reminded me of Drogba, like Adi said. Coming back, getting the vital header forward. He's still very young. I think he will. I'm not going to say he might. I'm saying he will be the next Drogba. This guy is going to be the new king of Stamford Bridge one day. I'm sure of that. I'm so sure. I don't need, I don't need to see a player too many times to know what he can do. Like Drogba, when he first come, everyone thought, "Oh, who's that?" And I knew he was going to become, the footballer. He became the king. So same with Jackson. That's what I'm saying. So I'll give him 8. Even he didn't score, but he tried so much. I'll give him 8. Yeah. Okay. Should we go quickly through the subs? Just quick marks, so they didn't have much time. Let's go with Matson Tobago. Matson.
Uh, to be honest, Ian Martin, for me, didn't have a good game. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give him a 5 because I didn't see enough of him. Also, as you said, like he got few minutes, so
Yeah.
I won't. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I don't want to rate him highly without doing anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Adi.
Yeah, I think he didn't have a decent game. Madison had quite a dull game. Probably because he's still trying to settle in. He's playing with the likes of big guys out there, Yota, Luis Diaz. He's
Mm.
got that cooks bombs on him. So I'll give him 5.
Yeah, I think it's fair. Yeah, for the time he got, yeah, 5. He wasn't rubbish, but he wasn't great. But I understand I like Matson a lot. He's going to be vital to this squad. I can see that. Yeah, I'll give him 5 as well. Let's go to Mudrik Tobago. Mudrik, when he come on.
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't like the fact that Pochettino used him on the right winger. I just wanted to see him on the left always because it's more effective that side.
Yes.
But also,
Yeah.
if Pochettino want to play him that side, uh, maybe that's where he need to grow into it. So I wouldn't be that mad. And also, I'm gonna give him a 5 because it didn't have an impact to that game, but he
Yeah.
had some moves.
Yeah. Yeah. I understand. Yeah. Adi.
Yeah,
Much.
I think
Much.
I'm still trying to knock him for losing that goal. He only need to clip the goalie. You only need to clip him on that final goal. But
Yes.
these guys
Yeah.
are professionals. What do I know? I'm just judging from where I'm sitting. When you
That's
get
right.
out there, you have a series of feelings in your head. I think he had a good game and he's gonna get better and better and better. I'll give him 5 as well.
Yeah. Same as well. I'll give him 5. That last minute chance, last seconds actually, he just threw so fast he couldn't get the shot in. He could have, calmed himself and score any other day. If he was cooler, he would have scored. But yeah, I do like Mudrik. I love the guy. He's gonna get better. But yeah, I agree. 5 for yesterday. Yeah. Let's go to Hugo Chuku. Uh, he didn't get much minutes, but we still give him something. Hugo Chuku
Yes,
at
yes,
Tobago.
yes. Like as I said, they didn't get enough minutes, but I'm gonna give him also a 5. But also, he made some crucial block in terms of that Don Nunes shot
Mm,
in the last minute. So I'm glad that he made that crucial block.
yeah, yeah. Adi.
Yeah, I think Chuku had a nice game and it's gonna cook. Let me use that word. It's gonna cook for us this season. Hopefully, he stays or he goes out on loan. Um,
Mm,
he's gonna be a good player addition. So I'll give him 5.
yeah, I like him. I like him a lot. What I saw in pre-season, he wasn't used that much, but yesterday as well, what I saw, only the couple 10 minutes he got, or whatever, he was okay. He has to get a 5 at least as well. Yeah, 5. But he's got to be some player as well, I'm sure. Let's go to the last sub. That was Gusto Tobago.
Malo
Malo,
Gusto,
Malo
Malo
Gusto.
Gusto.
Yeah, another
Uh,
great young player.
another great young player. Uh, I thought he had some shaky moments, but again, he was solid. But I don't want to be harsh on this kid. So man, it's just his first game at Stamford Bridge, game in the Premier League. So I'm gonna give all of our subs a
Oh,
5. To be honest,
yeah, yes, I see why. Adi, what do you think, Gusto?
I think Gusto came in. When he came in, we were all expecting that kind of Racy James. For we all feel to remember James. There's only one James. I've been saying it. There's only one James. It can only be James. We are all expecting him to make that forward runs like James, to dazzle
Mhm.
players, to dance on the ball. But people were surprising Gusto running and trying to deliver, but it wasn't up to James standard. There can only be one James. James had to even teach Arnold how to play that position properly. You know,
Mhm.
it can only be James. So I'll say Gusto is going to be a good addition to us, to our team. So let's watch and let's be patient while these guys make it happen for us. All right. I think I'll give him 5.
Yeah, I think we all agreed on the subs of 5. I'll give Gusto 5 as well. I love the player. In those friendlies, he played a lot, nearly every game. I think he was great. He was really good. Nearly every game he played. Yesterday he came on, couldn't, not enough minutes to see what he can do, but I know what he can do. He's learning, and I see James. When James went off, he went and talked to Gusto. He told him, something in his ear. So, it's good to see our captain, telling the younger ones. He's not that younger than James, but he's still young. Yeah, Gusto's, I think, what is he, 20? Is he 21? Anyone? Tobago?
19.
Is he
19.
19? God, he's still
Yes.
19. Bloody hell,
Yes.
man. For what player this one is going to be. He's only 19, and look at the way he plays. God. Yeah, I thought he was 20. Yeah, really. But yeah, great player we have. A great player to learn, from James as well and the rest of them. Yeah, I'm glad we have these great players. And it shows, I'll give him 5, like I said. It shows what the board, they're trying to do. We all know what they're trying to do now. It was hard to do, after all the mistakes, after what happened with Roman. It was hard, but they're doing what they promised. God. So I don't want to hear any more Chelsea fans saying top Bowley out or top Bowley this or win Stanley that. Because they're doing a great job. Yeah, so yeah, you Chelsea fans who still like to criticize them, you should go and support another club, I'm afraid, because we're getting the right way. We're getting players that no one could get. Who saw talent in these young players apart from our scouting department? No one. So yeah, that's what I have to say with that. I think we've done everything. I can go through the quick results. United and Wolves are still 0-0. They're coming up to the 60th minute now. 0-0 still. What a boring game anyway. Mason Mount hasn't done absolutely nothing, I don't think. I'll just go quickly for the. I know you wasn't here for when we done our predictions for the Premiership, but I'll go quickly. I didn't get anything right anyway, not one. I had Chelsea 2-0. That was 1-1. Yeah, so everyone knows the scores. As the games go more and more, then we can have a league and we can do that more. Yeah. Yeah, so, right, yeah. What's your final comments, Tobago?
Say again.
Your final comments.
My final comments. I think we are stepping in the right direction. Mauricio Pochettino, what a coach. I'm glad now we have a DM. I just want to cook West Ham on Sunday.
Yes.
I also want to see Moses Caicedo in that game with Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah.
So overall, I'm happy with Pochettino, how the team played. So
Yeah.
so yeah, I'm so happy. I won't lie. And thank you for inviting me, Nick. Hopefully I'll catch you in the next stream. So
Yeah, of
yeah, I have
course.
to go now.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, thanks for coming, Tobago. And, you're always welcome here. You know that. Yeah, so thanks for coming. Great comments you made. Thanks. Adi, what's your final comments?
Yeah. My final comment is Chelsea fans, be happy wherever you are. We've got a team. We need to be patient, like I always say. I've learned patience from guys like Nick. We need to be patient while we structure this team. I think the team still need a few more things to put the icing on the cake. It's not just a victory here to celebrate, but with the likes of Casadio and Lavra and Olise coming in later on, I think Chelsea is going to be where we always want Chelsea to be. Nick, I want to appreciate you. You know, we've been together for the past, I think, a year
Yeah,
plus
maybe
now.
more.
We,
I was going to say,
yeah.
stay, don't go anywhere. But after I end, if you're still here, so I can
All right.
talk. I want to talk with you.
All right. All right. Sure. Sure. Sure.
Yeah. So
I'm
thanks
here.
for
I'm
that
available.
comments. Yeah. So I think we said everything, folks. Not many people in the comments, but thanks to TCFC and the Added Time podcast, JP, of course. And we're gonna go out with Blues of Color as always. But thanks for coming on, whoever come on, whoever watched us. And I would say good night and God bless you all. And we're going to go out with our great song, of course, as always. The one and only best song in the history of football for me. And to all Chelsea fans, I'm sure. Blue is the colour. Sorry, where is it now? Yeah, so thanks for everyone who watched us. And please subscribe and like the channel if you haven't. It will help. Please, yeah. So with that, I say good night to everyone. And we'll be back here for the West Ham preview, probably Friday. Yeah, so thanks and good night.